The continuous retention of Mr. Abba Kyari as the head of the Inspector General of Police Intelligence Response Team of the Nigerian Police Force is no longer tenable, pending the conclusion of the ongoing investigation into the extent of his guilt, complicit, or the lack thereof in the damning revelation made against his person and office by self-confessed internet fraudster, popularly known as Hush Puppy. That the weight of the allegations against DCP Abba Kyari put his repute and office in question and invites a thorough investigation into the matter in a manner free from prejudicial interference from his colleagues and associates in the Nigerian Police Force. That the indictment against the celebrated and much touted Super Corp in the continuous employ of the Nigerian Police Force is an embarrassment to the Nigerian Police Force and brings the force to international disrepute.
Well, let's bring in the lawyer and principal partner of Pelumi Olajengbesi and Company, Pelumi Olajengbesi by himself, joining us remotely there. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, based on what we have just heard you say there, it looks like you are in agreement that Abba Kyari's offense or offenses are weighty enough to require an extradition based on the U.S. call, the FBI's demand for his extradition. Help us understand exactly how weighty these allegations are.
Yes, thank you very much. Our concern is that the image of this country is very important at a time like this. Abba Kyari occupies a very sensitive and important position in the Nigerian Police Force as the chief of the intelligence community of the Nigerian Police Force. I say the allegation before Abba Kyari is not even as important as his response to the allegation. In his response, Abba Kyari admitted that the popular Hush Puppy contacted him and wanted him to arrest a particular person. Abba Kyari later stated that this arrest was a mere lie because it was not honest. And Abba Kyari refused to even arrest Hush Puppy for giving false information to the police. That someone who is occupying such a very sensitive position must adequately live beyond board. And the reason is because we cannot allow such a person to drag the image of this country in the mud. The president has said a lot about anti-corruption crusade, and that is the reason why we want this government to use Abba Kyari as an example. Our demand is very simple, that Abba Kyari is no longer qualified, is now a liability to the Nigerian Police Force, and cannot occupy the current position he's occupying. And should allow the FBI and of course EFCC to investigate Abba Kyari and let us know if he's guilty or not. This is simply because we cannot continue to allow this country to go on like this. And that is our position.
You said that much. Let me just quickly ask you this. Nigeria is a sovereign nation. Should United States be asking for his extradition? Should this be dealt with Nigeria, by Nigeria, here in Nigeria?
Ordinarily, the United States of America is not asking for extraordinary rendition. What the United States of America is asking for, that extradition of Abba Kyari because he's complicit in a criminal matter. And I mean, this extradition will not just happen by a wave of hand. It has to go within the precincts of the law. What we are saying is that there's a need for the federal government of Nigeria to collaborate with the FBI and, of course, the United States of America to ensure that this investigation is properly done, and if need be, the extradition is perfectly done. Let me quickly say this. Abba Kyari is the chief of the intelligence unit of the Nigerian Police Force. This unit is well funded by a lot of international organizations. This unit is enjoying the benefit of grants from And today, Nigeria is in a big show embarrassment that this singular unit is now being the head of the unit, is now in the midst of such an allegation. Our concern is this, that Nigeria should make kyari available to face the allegation so that the allegation can be addressed properly. If not, this will remain as a permanent dent on the image of this country. As a citizen, we are even concerned. We cannot continue like this. A lot of Nigerians who are innocent, who are good people outside the country, they are being stereotyped as corrupt people. This is simply because a lot of people who are occupying position of trust, position of authority, have changed in their character to take advantage of their offices and abuse their office. So our concern is this. kyari should not be treated as a special person. This is not about tribe. This is not about color. This is not about the nation. This is about the fact that the identity of this country is that this country must be seen as a country that does not have corruption. And so our position is very simple, that the Nigerian police force and of course the federal government should cooperate with FBI and the United States of America to ensure that all that needed to be done is done within the ambit of the law. And secondly, that kyari can no longer occupy that position he occupies today because he has willfully and gladly admitted.
Well, thank you so much, Pelumi Olajengbesi there. Well, the Inspector General has ordered a review of FBI's allegations against kyari.